will have the ball to start up. Can Indonesia match up with the physical Bahrain squad? They did a really good job doing so against Hong Kong. And right away, good seal position established inside. First foul drawn. Nice. Extra pass. It's going to be a... no. It was called a 2 by Tatsuo Nagoshi. But the replay would have shown that Al-Musawi had his long left foot on the line. Wide open look. He's going to miss that to the left. Fahad Al-Shani. As mentioned a little bit earlier, he's gonna have quite a few mismatches to play with during this game. And Bahrain capitalizes on that size advantage down low to get the first bucket. Best of passes, but the ball is still recovered. So as you can see, Bahrain is trying to muscle up down low, trying to put Indonesia in a tough spot early, looking to draw fouls, get early in the bonus. Plus, it's always hard for smaller bodies to fight really hard for position. You burn up a whole lot of energy, and for shooters, it's never good news when you're trying to have fresh legs to shoot the ball from a distance. Indonesia, nice off-ball action. Great flash. Mohamed Arif. Fake back screen action. And the flash for the layup. What's going on? Required substitution. Oh yeah, you cannot retie your shoelaces. You got to sub. Good patience. Good move. The footwork. Mohamed Kadim gives Bahrain the lead back. Pass a little bit late, off timing. It's a turnover. And it's been very scrappy defensively all tournament long. And the hustle to get the ball right back. Triggering once, triggering twice. Trying to calibrate his shot. Uh-oh, speed kills, but the long segments. Al-Musawi making it hard in the end. He's going right back with the up and under. But not the same result this time around. Good body control. Back-to-back buckets for Arif. It's going to be a travel. Head fake. You got to finish what you start. Nice little love pass. Indonesia keeping up with the good work. Coming off a nice win against Hong Kong. If you follow through with the game plan, give yourself a chance. Ball did not get deflected. Jonathan Patrick Alex turns it over. Ooh, stepping back. You don't know him like that. All right, Al-Musawi once again showing the skill. There is a reason. There is a reason he's one of my favorite players in this competition. And he was a two-point shot too. Got his feet behind the line. Good love pass. That's gonna be an and one. The more Bahrain executes, the more Bahrain experiences this game of 3x3, the better they're getting. You can tell. You can see the coaching touch of Dragovic in the stands, remaining calm. And you know, the Serbs, they don't remain calm too often. They have a hard time standing still. But when you know the Dragon, you know he's always cool-blooded. So a 3-point lead, still very early. Potential 4-point lead if Fahad Al-Tashani converts on the free throw. There's a line violation. So we'll have another crack at it. This time around, he converts it. 4-point lead for Bahrain. That's going to be a foul. Good fundamentals. Tough matchup. Trying to stay in front of Jonathan Patrick Alex. You might have to gap him a little bit. The kid is fast. Good hands. The ball deflected out of bounds. Look at that speed, but you got to finish strong. Yeah, there's a lack of acknowledgement of the inside position from Al-Tashani. Al-Musawi had already made his mind up. He wanted to drive that rock, but you got to watch the mismatch. Good finish, strong finish. Mohamed Arif. Oh, strong move. Too strong of a move. When you already have size, advantage. You don't need to put the extra bump, the extra muscle. You make it easy on the referee to call the offensive foul, and if you're smart as a smaller guard, you wait the timing and you sacrifice the body, you usually get rewarded. Bahrain just does not back down. They keep their hands active in the passing lane. They pressure the ball. They make Indonesia work hard for everything. Ooh, big boy moving. Al-Musawi said, look, if you're trying to bully me, not going to work around. Technical foul against Nasser Al-Moussaoui. Not against Nasser Al-Moussaoui. Okay, I was confused with the gesture from Tatsuo Nagoshi. No, it's against Indonesia, and specifically Mohamed Arif. Al-Moussaoui knocks down the free throw, back to a 4-point lead, but this time around Bahrain retains possession of the ball. Little floater, good communication among teammates. Letting Kadeem know you got to shoot it before the expiration of 12 seconds. He did right in time. Sweet little touch. Bahrain looking good, looking serene out there. Don't get rattled at all. They know that they're probably the better team right now, and they're showing it. They're playing a better brand of 3x3 at this very moment. But can Indonesia, and I know my man Kyle Montgomery always mentions that, it's the great equalizer in 3x3, the 2-point game, the 2-point shot. And Indonesia right now doing a good job staying with it, not getting rattled. Good defense with the turnover following up. Right there at the halfway point in this game. And even though Bahrain has control of it, Indonesia is more than in striking distance. High elevation jumper. Got to leave the paint. And even though he didn't get called for a 3-second, Hassan Al-Tashani will be called for the offensive foul. Staying with it, big boy finish. Mohamed Arif doing a good job and feeding the ball inside on the mismatch. Al-Tashani responding right back. Oh, deadly jab and first step. But you got to convert on the open look, though. If you want to stay in this game against Bahrain, you got to find a way to knock down the 2. And this time around, there's not going to be a call. Four-point lead, Bahrain. Playing the game the right way and giving itself a chance to have its 3rd win in a row. I don't think we've ever had Bahrain with a 3-win record in the qualifying draw. And with a 3-game winning streak, period. Foul. Box out against Sadiq Hassan. Watch the highlight. The only true bright spot for Team Indonesia right now. Mohamed Arif. After the second TV timeout, we still have a 4-point lead for Bahrain. But don't think by any means that Indonesia is out of this one, especially with foul trouble. Uh-oh, that's going to be a travel. Can't be going Cupid shuffle mode on people right there. You have to hold your ground and do it legally, Mr. Hassan Al-Tashani. target completely. Taking too long. You got to open up the angle the right way. If you want to keep your dribble alive, you still got to get to a spot where you have a better opportunity to feed inside. Al-Tashani is doing a good job keeping smaller opponents in his back, but he needs to get fed much quicker because 3-second calls are looming around every time down. See, this is nonchalance right here, maybe a little bit of fatigue. Indonesia is not going to go down easy. If you're Bahrain, you have to make sure that you play much harder offensively. Having size advantage is not going to be enough. Oh, yes. Look at the use of the body, but come on. Finish your breakfast down low, big man. Al-Tashani spoils the opportunity to go up 5, and that will give Indonesia some life. So better be careful. Right now, Bahrain is doing a good job making sure that Indonesia doesn't get easy looks. They stay focused defensively, which explains why they maintain the gap in such a way, but you never know. Ooh, great speed, good body balance, but you put too much protein on that shot, buddy. Under 3 minutes, Bahrain still has total control. Sidestepping, not the best shot selection. Ooh, up and under with great composure. 3-point game. Everything is fair in love in 3x3. Watch out, Bahrain. Not doing too much here. Probably should have had a better chance settling for a little fade jumper in the middle of the paint. Don't overthink it. Don't make things overcomplicated. Hustle on the offensive board. Last 2 minutes. Long range. Bang. Bang. That could settle the deal. Let's see, though. Good hands. The steal. Oh. The thought process was the right one, but you got to make sure that you get the ball where it needs to go. Be careful with the fouls. They're not going to rush it. 4-point lead. This is a big bucket. Timeout requested by Indonesia. If they want to make a desperate run, there is still enough time. There is still enough time. Don't get me wrong. They need a bucket out of the timeout. What can they come up with? I don't see a lot of communication, though. I think it's more so like, hey, let's get some legs under us if we want to knock down a shot or attack the basket with aggressiveness. We're going to need some energy. And I can definitely understand that, especially in the last game of the qualifying draw. They've already given a lot of energy. Especially they played not long ago. Let's not forget, Indonesia played the previous game before the short break that we had. Yes, yes, yes. Well contested, but the offense was just a bit better. I told you, it's far from over. Defensive board, Bahrain cannot afford to foul. Remember, already 17 fouls. Yes. Hey, Mohamed Arif, let me tell you guys, Indonesia could say big thank you if they come up victorious in this game. He's been the main contributor by far. Oh, yes. Why don't you go to the layup? Why don't you go to the layup? You did the hardest part. You had the opponent jumping. It's open. To me, you had two options. Either you take that little floater or you kick it out to the left on Arif. Ah, man. Lowering the shoulder. Great defense. Bahrain is not safe yet, though. Still got to come up with a good offensive scheme right now out of the timeout to try to get to a safe spot. They need to eat up some clock. No need to rush, obviously. But you have close to 3 possessions. Based on how you manage the clock, it could be much less. Wrap-around pass. Keep it simple. 2-man action. Give the big man the ball down low. And when it comes down to making sound decisions with the ball, I'm telling you guys, there's a reason why I mentioned Al-Musawi to you since the beginning of this game. He's been essential to Bahrain's decision-making and cool thinking. So they're going to check the out of bounds, make sure that whoever is supposed to have the ball has it in the end, but Bahrain has done a very good job right now coming out of the timeout to come up with the right scheme offensively to give a high percentage shot. Red ball, Indonesia. Gets it, Bahrain lost the challenge, but they got some precious rest. You do not take for granted any small rest that you get. Good defense, look at this. Denying everything. Clock management was good. This game is over. And the block. As if Bahrain wanted to put an exclamation mark on its 3rd victory in a row. All right now. Good job, fellas. Good job. Bahrain did what Bahrain was supposed to do. Indonesia came up a bit short, but they competed hard, and you got to give credit to Mohamed Arif. He came out competing from the first second in this game. It just wasn't enough. Didn't get enough help in this particular matchup.